Welcome to Social Exploration. In this video, we'll be discussing about the group dynamics, its definition, the nature of group development theories, stages of group development, and the characteristics of the group.
What is a group? It can be defined as the collection of individuals who have regular contact and frequent interaction, mutual influence, and common feeling of camaraderie, which is nothing but mutual trust and friendship, and who work together to achieve a common set of goals. In other words, it is defined as several individuals who come together to accomplish a particular task or a goal. So, what is the nature of a group? From the moment of birth, a human being lives in the family, which can be called a group, a unit of social organization. It is in this group the child learns group norms, social values, and do's and don'ts of the society through interaction. No individual has any existence apart from his group. From birth till death, he is a member of some group or other, and his behavior is constantly monitored and influenced by the group to which he belongs to. Family, as a primary group, exerts vast influence on the process of socialization and growth and modification of the personality. Subsequently, secondary groups like neighborhood, school, playgrounds, peers, playmates, and various clubs and organizations influence the growth of the individual and determine his behavior, action, and performance as a whole in the society. Thus, this topic of group has a special place in the heart of the social psychology. Social groups are formed informally or formally for the fulfillment of power, prestige, recognition, satisfaction of social needs like friendship, approval, affiliation, security, etc. So group also helps in development of special gifted abilities like arts, music, paintings, dramatics, etc. A sense of support and belongingness is received when one becomes a member of a group. Hence, groups also fulfill many of our individual and personal needs. The sense of cooperation, competition, sacrifice, give and take, etc., are developed in a group situation. Group dynamics is nothing but it is a system of behaviors and psychological processes occurring within a social group, that is, intra-group dynamics, or between social groups, that is, intergroup dynamics. It concerns with how group form, their structure and processes, and how they function. The group dynamics are relevant in both formal and informal group of all types. The group dynamics have processes that give rise to a set of norms, roles, relations, and common goals that characterize a particular social group. For example, we may take a group include religious, political, military, and environmental groups, sports teams, work groups, and therapy groups. Among all these groups, there is a state of interdependence through which the behavior, attitudes, opinions, and experience of each member are collectively influenced by the other group members. Let's examine the group development through various theories. The first theory is the classical theory, which was developed by George Homans. He suggests that groups developed based on activities, interactions, and sentiments. Basically, the theory means that when individuals share common activities, they will have more interactions and will develop attitude, both positive and negative, towards each other. The major element in this theory is the interaction of the individuals involved. The next theory is the social exchange theory, which offers an alternative explanation of group development. According to this theory, individuals form relationships based on implicit expectations of mutually beneficial exchanges based on trust and felt obligations. Thus, a perception that exchange relationship will be positive in essential if individuals are to be attracted to and affiliated with a group. The social identity theory offers another explanation of group formation. This theory suggests that individuals get a sense of identity and self-esteem based upon their membership in salient groups. The nature of the group may be demographically based, or culturally based, or organizationally based. Individuals are motivated to belong to and contribute to identity groups because of the sense of belongingness and self-worth membership in the group imparts. The last theory on group development is proposed by Bruce Tuckman in the year 1960. It is known as Tuckman's theory. According to him, there are 5 stages of group development. The first stage is usually characterized by some confusions and uncertainty. Major goals of the group are not established. It is a period of orientation when members get to know about each other and shared expectations about the group. The second stage is the storming stage. In this, the group is likely to see highest level of disagreement and conflict. Members often challenge group goals and struggle for power. Individuals often vie for leadership position during this stage of development. The third stage is the norming stage, where it is characterized by recognition of individual differences and shared expectations. At this stage, the group members will begin to develop a feeling of group cohesion and identity. Responsibilities are divided among the members, and the group decides how it will evaluate the progress. The fourth stage is the performing. It occurs when the group has matured and attains a feeling of cohesiveness. During this stage of development, individuals accept one another and conflict is resolved through group discussion. Members of the group make decisions through a rational process that is focused on relevant goals rather than emotional issues. The last stage is the adjourning stage, or it is also known as closing and celebration. Not all groups experience this stage of development because it is characterized by dismemberment of the group. Some groups are relatively permanent. Reasons that group disband varies with common reason being the accomplishment of the task or individuals deciding to go their own ways. Members of the group often experience feeling of closure and sadness as they prepare to leave. So the general characteristics of the groups are a group consists of more than one person and they meet together to satisfy some common motive or common purposes, say to collect money for flood affected person or national defense fund. The common motive may be biogenic or sociogenic. The group may disintegrate when the common motive is satisfied. This refers to a temporary group like party or group formed to collect money for relief fund or to celebrate a festival. But a group can also have permanent motive or purposes like family, religious groups, and clubs, which are formed to fulfill some permanent purposes. These are stable groups and continue for a longer period of time. Daniel C. Fieldman states that group participation represents an important aspect of most people's life. Moreover, group members has an important influence on everyday behavior, thinking, and emotional responses. According to him, there are 4 criteria which made a group. At the foundation and basic level, group must allow some forms of interaction among their members. It need not be physical face-to-face interaction. It may be verbal or written interactions. Individuals must consider themselves as the members of the group. People become a member to a group to achieve some goal such as to avoid loneliness, to promote freedom of speech, or to promote a particular cause. Norms refer to rules of behavior that are held by group members regarding what is and is not appropriate behavior. Events that affect one group members affects other group members and can affect the ability of the group to meet the goals for which it may have been formed. If a football team is successful, all members share the glory. But when the team loses, it is a loss for the whole group. The members of such a group share common values and norms and ideology or sets of belief which regulate their behavior and activities in the group. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe and click the bell icon for further notification.